Hey everybody, Brock Vandenberg, president of Talamar Financial. Wanted to share a recent success story that we had. This was a construction completion takeout loan here in San Diego. In this scenario, our client was about 80% complete with the construction, and unfortunately, they were coming up on the maturity of their loan. On the early part of the project, they were delayed in getting the permits. And this is actually a common conversation I have with clients, and that is getting a construction loan funded prior to having permits issued, or at least your building plan approved. And this is what happens is when you fund a construction loan and you don't have those building plans approved, you could have considerable delays in trying to get the approval. So what might have you thought have taken a month or two actually ends up being 6 months, and you are already delayed in getting out of the ground. And that doesn't even get into some of the delays that you might have through the construction. So that's what happened. Borrower was about 6 months delayed in getting the plans approved, and then they were able to get the work done. Now they were able to get it, as I mentioned earlier, about 80% complete. Went back to their existing lender. The lender was not happy about issuing a extension. They were going to offer them on a 3-month basis, and it just wasn't long enough for them to complete the construction and then market the property. So we walked in, refinanced the existing loan, gave them an additional 12 months to complete the construction and then market that property. Now, the key components that we look for in doing these kind of construction completion projects is, number one, understanding where the borrower is in the construction and understanding why, if there were delays, understanding why those delays existed. Number two, having a clear execution strategy to complete the projects. Do they have the right team in place? Is the project budget that they have now and the cost to complete in alignment with what needs to be completed? And then number three, what is their execution strategy in paying off our loan? Are they going to refinance the property in long-term or more conventional debt, or are they going to market and sell the property? So those are the three main things we look at, amongst others. In this case, a client was very seasoned, just needed more time to complete the construction, and we were able to approve this loan. It took us about 3 weeks to go through the underwrite, order the appraisal, and get it completed. If you are in this situation, or you're working with a client that might be in a similar situation, we'd love to hear from you. We're currently entertaining loans between between $1 million and $10 million throughout the Western United States. We're primarily focused here in California. I'm going to go ahead and put my contact information below. Feel free to reach out to me or my team, and we'd love to hear about your loan request. Thanks for taking a moment to watch.